Power Board. It's 5:36, so we'll open the August Power Board meeting and call this meeting to order. Madam Clerk, would you read the call the roll?
Alderman Austin. Here. Alderman Chitlin.
Here.
Alderman Frazier. Alderman Keeley.
Here.
Alderman Long.
Here.
Alderman Thompson.
Here.
And Mayor Fisher.
Here. We have a quorum, so we'll continue. Item 3 shows our July 7th meeting minutes is printed and delivered in your agenda package. Hope you've had a chance to look at those. If you have, and somebody wants to move them, we are open for that. Ms. Austin moves.
Second.
Mr. Keeley seconds. Is there any discussion on the minutes? If not, we will vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no. You adopt. Okay, we have no public comments listed for tonight. I actually have no comments at this point. So we recognize Superintendent for what his report is.
Yeah, the only thing I have is just a report to where in June, when the hottest part of, seems like the whole summer has been hot, but when TVA was short of power, we ran our generation. On the 25th of June, we had an incident to where one of the engines caught on fire. So we've got that engine down. We're gonna have to ship it out to, I think, Little Rock. Right now, the estimated repair at this point about $993,000. Each one of those engines cost about $2.5 million a piece. So fortunately, it's an insurance issue, so we're working with the insurance company, and we hope to have it back within a few months here. It's not sure exactly, but we get paid $40,000 a month, so we'll only get $30,000 a month as long as it's out. But I think the insurance has to pay us loss of revenue. So that's really all I have.
Any questions on that about the fire? And it's a good thing you have some insurance there. That's good. No action need to be taken, so we'll move on. Does anybody have any questions of the superintendent or anything they would like to ask him? I would like to ask, I know we've, some of us are attendants at a possibility of something that could be coming our way. Is there any news on that particular project?
Not at this time. We're still, I guess, negotiating with, we're waiting on TVA needs to do a system impact study. They've done an initial study with nothing that would stand in the way of it. I have a meeting tomorrow planned with the person that we met and talked to. Hopefully we can work down to a contract. Now, if we're fortunate enough to do that, then we're in good shape.
I saw where TVA over at New Oval was going to put some generators in or something. Could that help a little? I was thinking maybe give them more power to.
It would, but I think that's a couple of co-ops that are proposing building a generation unit and having a purchase power agreement with TVA. Those take a pretty good while to work through.
So nothing quick.
Yeah.
And probably nothing we can.
It would help the West Tennessee area.
Yeah.
There didn't seem to be any constraints, which I didn't expect there were any, but TVA is always reluctant to say there's no constraints. And just for the board's information, if we were to get an industry tomorrow that was the size of SR, that's a 5 megawatt industry, or the size of Tupperware, TVA now requires them to pay $20,000 to do a system impact study before they'll tell them if you can even accept them.
Really?
Which is not good news for any community. But that's just the way it is. I mean, some of them, depending on the size, the larger you get, some of them will pay up to $300,000. Well, the industry has to pay that on the front end to do the system impact study, and it may come back that, no, we can't, that our system can't handle it, or our system can handle it, but you need to pay $3 million for us to make these system improvements to allow it. I think the marriage between the two parties that we were talking about should make this a lot more palatable to TVA.
All right, any other questions, comments? That's all I've got. Anybody have anything else for this addition of the fire board? If not, we stand adjourned. And we will be back at 6 for our regular meeting.